June 7th. Do you know about June 7th? Do you guys know about June 7th?
Oh yeah, it's about a powerful women conference that you cannot miss because it's your day on that day. Pastor Stella.
I just want to invite you on that. It's going to be very powerful. We have a powerful woman of God coming all the way from Atlanta, Georgia. Do you know the testimony?
No.
You don't know what the testimony?
I haven't heard. What's it about?
This woman has been in prison, and when she came out of prison, she came out transformed, a very powerful woman of God, an evangelist who is praying and speaking about generational curses and how you can break it into your life. Deliverance, healing is going to be taking place on that day.
So are you saying that people who attend this conference are going to walk in transformed and just experience a new life going out the door?
Yes. Because we believe in what God is doing in this season. Not only God is bringing, people out, but God also is bringing gifts together because we want to see this transformation happening in Edmonton. It's about the land. It's about deliverance. It's about what God is doing in this season because we have to understand the season and the time when God is doing something, transforming lives. Not only one testimonies, but we have powerful women of God that God has chosen on this land of Edmonton and be at the rendezvous.
Do not miss. Don't stay at home crying because there will be someone who will be wiping your tears. The one who wiped my tears is ready for you. Please invite your fellow sister who is in pressure because on that day it's a day of prophetic that will bring you out of that situation.
And what is the theme again, Karen?
Triumph over trials. And we all have a story. And so this is going to change your life. Make sure that you search us out on Eventbrite. You're going to find us there. The tickets are $100, but it includes 2 meals and a powerful packed day. So make sure you don't miss out. Invite people to come with you and just watch what God's going to do in your life.
I can't wait. And
all right. We'll see you there.
See you there. Don't miss.
Hello, everyone. This is Flo Musingwini right here in Edmonton, Alberta, in the beautiful Canada. I want to share a little bit more about myself. I am a licensed insolvency counselor under the Bankruptcy and Insolvency Act, and my job is to be a debt specialist. So my job, however, is a job that has been so rewarding. I have been able to speak to so many families that have been struggling with debt. But to me, the only difference is my CEO is God. And when I work with my clients, I assure them that, God will take us through this. And for me, it is not just a job. For me, it's my purpose. To see every family and every person that has been suppressed by debt get financial freedom. I pray that every client of mine and every person that has any debts that are upon them be set free. That is my purpose right here. That is my passion. I do it every day. You can call me anytime and we can talk about anything to do with financial debt. It can be anything like Canada Revenue, credit cards, overdraft, payday loans, you name it, anything that is troubling you when it comes to debt. I will be the girl to help you. I am also inviting you there's some exciting news. I'm excited to announce that on June 7th, City of Grace Assembly is going to be hosting a females conference day. Oh my God. I'm excited to let you know that June 7th, we are going to be hosting a women's conference right here with City of Grace. It's going to be an amazing conference, and I don't want any one of you to miss it out. We're going to be having a special guest all the way from Atlanta, Georgia, USA, and that is going to be Evangelist Samira. She has an amazing, powerful story, her and her daughter. So don't miss it out. I need everyone to be there, so you're going to enjoy this. And that's going to be June 7th, right here in Edmonton, Canada, and that's going to be at the Villa by Naval, and that's going to be an amazing day. So please don't miss it out. This is Flo again, right here in Edmonton, hoping and seeing you June 7th.
Hi, my name is Karen Garenser. I'd like to invite you to attend our women's conference on June 7th. I'm going to be speaking there about some of the difficulties and the trials and the challenges people face when they're dealing with their finances. It is my profession. I've worked in that field now for 26 years. And, it's just about overcoming those trials and making sure that you're doing the right things to put yourself in the right track. And so I'm going to be sharing some of my story. And at the same time, I also want to let you know that I've launched a podcast called The Naked Truth. And it's an opportunity Sunday nights at 7 p.m. just to listen to some stories I'm interviewing. I'm also sharing, where you're going to have a chance to hear about what people have gone through and how they've come through that. And it's going to be talking about things that most people don't want to talk about. That's why it's called The Naked Truth. So I look forward to meeting some of you at the conference and maybe seeing you on the web, I guess.
Hello, my name is Pastor Deborah. I am the founder of Arise and Shine International Ministry here in Canada. During this conference, I'll be in charge of prayer and counseling. I just want to invite you, do not miss, and then don't stay in your corner with a lot of problems. This is your opportunity to be healed and to be delivered. You're most welcome. See you in June 7th at 9 a.m. Peace be unto you.
Hi, my name is Nancy Shave, and I'm going to be a panelist member at this conference. I'll be speaking about my prison ministry that I run at the Federal Women's Prison here in Edmonton, and I will also be at one of the breakout tables afterwards.
Hi, my name is Nirmala Diaz. I'm one of the panelists in the event, and I'm here to share about my experience in 2012. I will say that my life was good. I was living the Canadian life, I guess, at that time. I had money to buy food, clothes, a comfortable life. And then all of a sudden one day, everything changed. My world had turned upside down. I experienced fear, darkness, torment. I fell into a deep depression along with anxiety. I did not know what to do. I looked for answers and I couldn't find them. I tried everything I knew how to try. Nothing seemed to work. I know this God that I know. He did so much for me before. He healed me from asthma, he healed my kids, and he healed me so many times, but just this time I just did not know what to do. Nothing was changing. It was getting from bad to worse. I at this time in my life, before the attack, I wouldn't take time to know the word, so I didn't know the word very well. I had God, but I would say I hadn't had him now and then. When I need him, I take him out of the box. And but when this happened to me, I tried everything that I knew how to, and it just didn't work. And I would say to my husband, and I don't know what to do. I would sit in a corner and cry all day. I was not able to be a wife, a mother anymore. I couldn't go out anyway. If I go to the grocery, I would cry. If I go to church, I would cry. My whole world, I became a different person. And I just was left with despair, discouragement, not knowing how to get out of this situation. I was tormented every moment of the day. I would have dreams in the night from the enemy, and hell was like next to me. I would feel the coldness, and I had to go on a pill to get sleep. There's so much in my testimony to share of how God brought me out of so much. It was not instant, but it was progressive. But I call it the journey that God, when I decided I had to do something more, fight differently, that God came in and he showed up in such beautiful ways, because I was experiencing hellish things, I would say. And when God came in, I experienced him in so many different ways, beautiful ways. And for example, one day I was in my kitchen, and that's what I would call my war room. I put the scriptures up on my wall, and I call it my war room now. And I look back and I would speak the scriptures over my life. Then one day I heard this God saying to me in my kitchen that Nirmala, the Father and the Son loves you dearly. I started to have such beautiful fellowship with God. I call it the journey because 3 months was like hell. The days felt like months, the months felt like years. But the journey with God started, and I experienced God in so many ways. It's hard to tell in a short space of time of how much and how God met me in that time, and how beautiful the experience and the worship, the fellowship. And I would be in my kitchen and I'd be talking to God, and I would call him Daddy. You know, I understood the Father's heart towards me in that time. I understood that he loved me, and I knew he's going to take me out of it. Even though it was progressive, I still kept on holding on to the word, and I knew that was my very life. There's more to the testimony to show you in depth of how much and where God met me in such a bad place, and how he turned it out to be so beautiful, and how he wants this for every one of us. He wants not the torment, but he wants to show up in our lives in such beautiful ways to remind us that we are that we belong to him and we are his, and he wants to deliver us from anything that enemy brings to us. So I pray the same for everyone who is going through hard times or wants to know more about this God. We just have to sometimes we have to fight the good fight of faith, and we have to press in and persevere that this God will, and he is who he says he is. Thank you.
Hello, hi, my name is Rose Kumbu. I'm a mother of 2, and I live in Edmonton. So I will be part of Matutina Ministry Conference, where I will be one of the panelists. I will be sharing my testimony, my visit to heaven, and who I am. I am an entrepreneur. Also, I'm a speaker. I'm a grant writer. I also speak in correctional, helping young men to get ready for when they come out and redo their life. So I also minister at JIL, Jesus is Lord's Church, where I am in a couple ministry for women, and my husband have the men. So we actually just launched our consultant ministry, which we will be helping broken marriage, praying for them, and also we will be empowering the community. Thank you. What to expect at the Trials Conference? My goodness, it's gonna be a whole day conference. There is no break in between. We are worshiping, praying, sharing. We're gonna talk about our testimonies, but more about where we are at with our Lord, our ministry. We are empowering each other gifts. We are empowering each other ministry. Where God has took us, how He took us, and where we are going and where we are at. We can't wait to see you. We can't wait to share our lives and amazing miracle that God had done for many women that will be that day. I can't wait to see you. Got your ticket.
Hi, my name is Cecile Kibasa, and the people call me Sisi, and I like to be called Sisi because it's short. I am a servant of God. I serve everybody, and I am a leader of Edmonton Mona Ministry. It's about almost 2 years from now, but I was called when I was teenager. I cannot go in through the long story because it was hard as a teenager to be called by the Lord, to serve Him, to follow Him, and to respect what He's asking you to do. I didn't want that. I live my life as it all teenagers, like you know what teenagers do, I did. And through that, all my life, I could not sleep. I could not be in peace without hearing the reminding all the time. I ask you to do that. I ask you to do that. I say, oh yes, I will do it. I will do it. I went through the refugee camp for 5 years, and from there I start serving the Lord, and He used me powerfully. From there He brought me in Canada, almost 9 years from now, and it was every day talking in me, and now God opens door. Now I'm leading the Edmonton Mona ministry. It's a ministry just to lead, to serve others. I just feed people. I just wear people. I pay school fees for those kids who their parents don't have the money to pay for them school fees. All I do is I'm helping, and the Lord is so good. He's providing every day and every time for me to do something to others. Other than that, I am a mom of nation. The Mona ministry means mother of nation. I have so many kids out there, and from the refugee camp where I'm from 9 years ago, I have kids. I take care of them. I have families, I have churches, and I have a small group of people we help by the grace of God. I think for today, or for now, that was my short story. I went through so many things. I was not grown up with my dad and my mom. I was just brought out my family when I was 6. Imagine a young girl of 6 age, she was brought to a member of family to be raised. It was not easy. A lot. I didn't know the affection of dad, affection of mom. I was grown up without laughing. And if you can see in my front, there is a 11 here because of that. But with God, today everybody know that I'm a good laugher. I can laugh, I can enjoy, I can be in peace all the time. Because of what? Because of the Lord. Thank you so much for today. I appreciate this moment, and I appreciate this conference. We're gonna be June 7. We will be there to help. We will be there to help. Don't worry, come. We will be here to help. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Matilda Kamara, and this is
Lady Miriam.
So, Lady Miriam, tell me about what's coming up in June 7.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. There's a women conference coming up on June 7. I cannot wait.
Awesome, that's amazing. So just so you know, we're having this women conference trying to impact women in Edmonton, Alberta, and it's about triumph over trial. Tell us more about that, Lady Miriam.
That is amazing. It's about empowering women. It's about women coming together. Different women from all parts of ministries are coming together to work as a team, all for God. I'm super excited.
Just as you had, Lady Miriam said. So if you've seen this video of Seen the Flyer, we encourage you to come and be part of this, because God is going to do amazing things on that day. Your life is going to be impacted. You're going to have really amazing stories and testimonies of how God has helped these women to triumph over trial. Just like you've had triumph over trial. There's so many times we've gone through difficulties in life, trials, but God is always in the detail, and He is going to help you. You're going to listen and see how God has been amazing in helping some of us triumph over the trial that we faced in this life.
That's
That's
right.
really, yeah.
I'm excited. Actually, I'm excited. I'm gonna be an usher. You'll see me there. I'll be welcoming you people. Come and join this amazing conference. My sister will be giving her life testimony, and she just gave us a glimpse. It is amazing. It's life changing. It's just gonna change your life out there. If you are feeling down, there's somebody else who has gone through, and come out and see how people have gone through things and they have come out. We welcome each and everyone, and on June 7th.
Amen. I'm not gonna say any further, just like you had. Come one, come all,
Yes.
and let's just be once again together in harmony in Christ Jesus. You're welcome. Thank you.